All right, guys, so here I'm going to start talking about rendering in different programs. We're going to start off here with Onshape. And so Onshape doesn't have any built-in rendering, but if you go to the App Store and then go to rendering, you can add in this reality server here. You get 2 hours a month for free to use it. So let's look at that. So I've already added that in, and so it adds a kind of new here. I can just say new add application reality server, and it puts in a tab here. And so we have to turn it on. It starts running the timer. So it's been using it for 4 minutes. And I've already created a part. If you haven't done that, you hit create and it'll create a scene for you. I'm just gonna go ahead and open that up. And you can see I've got some materials added here. And so if I go to scene materials, I can see the materials that I've added into the scene. I can also go to the library and look at some different examples of materials that are available. So if you want to add a material to your object, you just click on it, drag it, and drop it. And then it'll update eventually. It is kind of slow, but you can see there it updated onto that. You can kind of move around your view. Here, you don't really have a lot of options for the lighting and everything else. You've got some basic options for background, for orbiting around the part, which you can do just by dragging also. And then adding extra cameras if you wanted to. Going to options, you can see got some basic things, but nothing kind of really big going on to it. We can kind of go through these, but when you're done, you pick how you want it to be. You can hit save and render to disk, and then just tell it production quality. Hit render, and it's going to go through and start rendering on the server, on their servers, and then it'll download it to the computer. But because it is web-based, that the interface is kind of slow while it's trying to do the renderings and everything. So, but we could navigate away from here now while it's doing this and do something else, since it's not using our processor to do this work. You can see it is going pretty fast. And looks like the pop-up block got blocked. And let's do that again. See, I don't know if there's a place to see where that was. I guess I should have rendered to Onshape. So that way it would save it into here. Guess we learn things as we go. Oh, looks like this is taking going a little bit faster. waiting. Okay, so it looks like there's the rendering there. So we can close that. Now we can click here and we can see the final version of that file. And you can see it's a pretty good image. So now I can just save that image, stick it in pictures. Now we can see it here. So we can see pretty good image. And there's that, what we did. That car paint was kind of weird. Probably should have turned that back into wood before I did this. So go back. I want to go back looking through that NVIDIA. This V materials had some of this AEC. This is the one I did. AEC stands for architectural, electric, and something else. But basically things that are associated with a house. So there's usually a lot of good materials in anything that's called AEC. So I can go down and find that one. That was the maple wood oiled. Drag it back out. Put on that. And there we go. So maybe I might try this again here, but maybe zoom out so I can see the entire thing. You can also go to environments, pick different environments to put this in. Don't know why it's not showing up. That's turned on. Don't know. Maybe it just doesn't show in it. There we go. So that's kind of the basics of doing Onshape. You got some options. Doesn't look like they're all working. Let's try it if we give that another render. See what happens to it. Doing medium quality this time, so it should go a little bit faster. See if the environment shows up in the render. Nope. We still get that same thing, but now we can see the entire thing. So that would be our image. We can just right click, save image as, save it, and do whatever we want with it. All right.